There's levels to this brand split game. Raw have Eric Bischoff, and SmackDown's got Eric Angle. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. It is your 13th of March 2003 edition of SmackDown. Unlucky for some, it wasn't quite on a Friday, but I tell you what, this wasn't exactly good. You look at Monday Night Raw, you've got Austin, you've got Rock, you've got Triple H, you've got Shawn Michaels. Hell, I could go on for about 10 minutes, but quite frankly, I don't want to bore you with the names, right? What's SmackDown got? Yeah, you've got McMahon and Hogan, but by God, they're not there every week. McMahon is, but Hogan's not. Hogan doesn't want to work Tuesdays. A tape Tuesday, dare I say. But I tell you what, we've got... I mean, they're hyping up Angle Brock, right? And to be honest, I'm glad we didn't get a fully fleshed 20-minute match, because that makes no sense 2 weeks out for Mania. But Eric Angle, is that the best we've got? Eric?
I've no idea how people prefer SmackDown over Raw at this period of the game. I just don't understand how people think in this era SmackDown was better than Raw. I'm just not seeing it. Even the people that I enjoy, even the people I like on SmackDown, I think that they are not currently having good runs. You look at the top people. Brock's boring at this point. I think Brock's boring. Angle, probably the worst run of his career. I think this is the Angle's worst run since coming in to WWE. This champion, not even just the championship reign, the whole build up to Big Show, it just felt very flat. Last 4 or 5 months at Angle, other than the match against Benoit, it's been lackluster. Undertaker, feud with Brock wasn't great. The match made up for it. Then obviously we know he got thrown off the stage against Big Show. Since he came back, it's been matches with Show and A-Train. He's teaming up with Nathan Jones that nobody cares about. He was receiving gifts like puppies and brother love and fucking Canyon.
It is the worst Undertaker run probably ever.
And I'd say it's the worst Angle run. So the two best people for me on SmackDown, Kurt Angle and The Undertaker, are having the worst runs of their careers. Yeah, there's some things I like. I think Matt Hardy's doing it. But Matt Hardy, that's not enough.
Yeah, Matt Hardy can't single-handedly carry the blue brand. He can't. I mean, as good as he is, right? This is in an era that's, is supposed to be great. Some good shit. Matt Hardy is the focal point. It's always going to pale in comparison to Monday Night Raw. But we do begin with a tag title match. Non-tag title match to be exact. Team Angle against Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman nearly dies. He does the shooting star press. His his right leg catches the rope and he lands on his arm. I mean, this could have been a broken neck, so thankfully for him and us, it wasn't that. But again, it's like you look at Raw, you had RVD and Kane against Christian and Jericho. This is Rey Mysterio, probably at his flattest as well.
They've done a poor job with Rey Mysterio, I think. Came in hot, the Kurt Angle match, but then they teamed up the Edge, and I don't think the SmackDown 6 helped anybody.
No, I don't think it helped anybody either, but I mean, Team Angle win this match. They pin Kidman, 1, 2, 3. Bit of a dead opener. Brian Kendrick then appears in Stephanie McMahon's office, gives her flowers. She points out, didn't work for Kurt. I want an opportunity to wrestle. She accepts it. Alright, you know what, I was impressed by Kendrick, so let's go. Let's see what you can do. Again, this was the last time we've seen Stephanie McMahon tonight. Compare it to Bischoff. Bischoff's throughout the show, and he's just much better.
Bischoff feels like he's involved in the stories. Bischoff feels like he's involved in the road to WrestleMania. Stephanie feels like she's just there.
The other thing is, though, right, I don't mind Stephanie McMahon, right?
Yeah, but like, what part is she playing in any story? It's like, you feel like Bischoff is part of Raw. He's deciding things. You feel like he's a big part of Austin coming back. Stephanie's just there, man. Honestly...
No, she sucks. You know what? No, this is the truth, right? See, people can agree, oh, McMahon, he sexually exploited his daughter. See, if McMahon didn't have, Jericho, Rock, make fun of Stephanie, Triple H make the Grand Canyon joke and things like that, she'd be fucking bland and boring. That made her entertaining and interesting.
Yeah, because do we remember before that where she was basically just being abducted by Undertaker?
Yeah, see, as great as that Angle is, that's nothing to do with Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, no, she was just a prop at the end of the day. She was just the person that was being abducted. But, I mean, it is what it is, but Stephanie McMahon, she's not remembered for great promos or being a great GM. She is remembered for being attractive and being at the brunt of jokes for The Rock and Jericho. And obviously, I'd say the alliance thing, but I mean, even then, like, I don't think she had to be a part of that.
No, she didn't.
See if it was Shane and Paul Heyman going up against McMahon. If it was Shane McMahon on his own, I think that would have been more than enough. But she was just kind of like shoehorned in there with the whole ECW thing. And then, like, the SmackDown thing, even when she's revealed as the SmackDown GM, right? The first thing you get is the scene where, well, not the first thing, but it was like the very next week, I believe, where the camera pans and she's like bending over the table, showing her ass. And I mean, people can say that's McMahon sexually exploiting his daughter, but at the end of the day, she's not Bischoff. She can't just like walk out, and that's not creating the same fucking sort of vibes. Stephanie McMahon being the GM's not giving you Eric Bischoff vibes. So they have to do something different. And she's not Bischoff, so there she has to rely on her looks. I think Stephanie McMahon's overrated big time, man. Honestly, I think she's... If she wasn't attractive, she'd be...
Linda McMahon. Just the reality. See Vince McMahon, right? He utilises what people have got. And he's not going to make Stephanie McMahon cut fucking 20-minute promos and make her draw that way.
No.
He's not going to do that. Anyway, we cut to Jamie Noble. He's at the Playboy Mansion.
My name's Jamie Noble.
I'm at the door. They're not letting me in.
Yeah, they won't let him in. He wants to speak to the old pervert. You should like my girl Nadia.
I mean, Hugh Hefner.
Hey, Vince McMahon, bro. My girl Nadia's got a better body than Tori Wilson. And he just gets ejected here. So I mean, it's what it is. It was all right.
Yeah. This is entertaining. No complaints from me.
He's looking through the door. Where's all the women? I don't see no women.
I just see big men that are like 2 feet taller than me, boy. Trailer park trash.
It's a pretty gay. It's a gay mansion. No playboys.
Just gay boys. Anyway, up next we got a fat boy. Rikishi taking on Chuck Palumbo.
I look fat today. Down.
You want to talk about stock dropping? Rikishi. I'll admit, Rikishi's stock dropped, right? Like, early 2001. Then he got injured. But, like, this guy, when he got injured in 2001, yeah, he was teaming with Haku, but, like, he was going against, like, the Brothers of Destruction. Still had, like, the mini feud with Austin and shit, and, like, Triple H, 2001. Rikishi feels like a... Rikishi's, like, below A-Train in the pecking order on SmackDown. Work out on it. Yeah,
Rikishi working matches with Austin. Armageddon, Hell in a Cell. I mean, let's be honest, though, it was always going to be downhill after that for Rikishi.
Oh, yeah, but like he went into the Rumble, and I'm not saying Rikishi was going to win, but you would be like, he's in like the top. He's definitely in the top third of guys that can win.
But you know what? They jobbed him out, man. You can't go from the dancing guy with the fat ass with the sunglasses to running over Austin. I'm a bad, bad man. I would never steer Austin wrong. And then quickly, like within a year, change him back to the good guy. That was almost like them admitting that they failed. I don't think they did fail.
It's like the Wyatt Six, though. It's like if the heel turn, if the first thing about the heel turn is running over the biggest babyface that wrestling will ever see, it's always going to be fucking downhill. It's like Wyatt Six killing like the whole roster.
I don't think they turned Rikishi back to being a face because Rikishi failed. I think Rikishi failed because they turned him back into being a face. To me, they should have kept being a heel, but maybe they just felt, nah, we don't really have room for the guy. But nah, man, yeah, you don't run over fucking Austin, and then like 6 months later you're back doing the whole goofy shit.
No, I did it for the Rock. Shut your mouth, you fawn wearing Betty. Anyway, the fawn wearing fatty won this match. Los Guerreros battered Nunzio and Stamboli. Oh, brilliant!
But see, you think about it, spoiler alert, but from this point out onwards, it's just Rikishi's just a comedy act who teams up with Scotty 2 Hotty
and takes on Sean O'Hare with Roddy Piper. Anyway,
that's as good as it gets for Rikishi.
Undertaker is walking backstage. He finds Nathan Jones in a dark room by himself. When you spend 10 years in solitary confinement, mate, Foster's, you know, you spend some time alone and...
Undertaker, I can respect that.
You're dead, man. Can we go somewhere that's a little bit brighter, mate?
Yeah, Taker wants to watch A-Train and Big Show, and Nathan Jones like, why would we do that?
Blue room. No, seriously, yeah, why would we do that? This is fucking awful.
You know what? I get what Taker's saying is like, we need to scout our opponents, but I can also understand Nathan Jones's point. Why the fuck would we want to watch those two?
Yep. I mean, up next.
Like, just let Nathan Jones sit in this wee room by himself, because I mean, I would rather be in solitary confinement than have to watch Big Show and A2
You know what?
wrestle.
This match was fine. I actually thought this match was good.
Aye, but it's because of Tajiri for that.
You, number one buzzsaw. Me, number one in
We can take them out. Kicks. Rikishi, then
No.
Tajiri. Timba! And that was a funny wee segment backstage.
See if you want to watch... No, watch this match, right? And this is everything about why wrestling was better back in the day. This is a fucking throwaway tag match that is so shit on paper, but they make it fun and entertaining. See today,
20 minutes.
equal offense and Big Show wins. Yo, this match should fucking suck, but I actually thought it was fine. I've honestly, Big Show wins, chokeslam, no complaints.
Is Tajiri the greatest Japanese wrestler?
I think so.
In,
Well, what about the Great Muta? Fuck the Great Muta. What about the Great Tajiri?
No, but let's be honest. See the great. No, those guys didn't do fuck all. They just wrestled boring matches. I'm talking about being entertaining. I'm talking about being a superstar. I'm talking about being a character. Those guys in Japan didn't do nothing but wrestle, and that to me, that's. I don't care if you wrestle in New Japan, All Japan, Ring of Honor. It doesn't really. At the end of the day, you're just a guy in a pair of tights pretending to fight.
Yep. No, that is it.
When it comes to the greatest professional wrestler, sports entertainer, call it what you want, Tajiri must be up there.
Of course he is. Remember to this day. To this day. Anyway, Sean O'Hare tells Dawn Marie nothing she doesn't already know. He uses a big word. What was the word that Vince McMahon did?
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
And if he didn't get it, Dawn Marie also used it. So here we're hearing the whole Janelle Grant text messages 20 years ago in advance. So McMahon must.
So that proves that they are the McMahon text messages.
Yeah,
today.
McMahon must love the word voluptuous, like.
Voluptuous breasts, damn it.
But McMahon's always had a weird way with words.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I mean, he's alienating a lot of the audience. I mean, a lot of people are going to, what's she talking about? I've got a voluptuous body. Why not just keep it simple? I've got a sexy body or a hot body. I've got a perfect body.
Yeah, but McMahon had to take it to the next level.
I've got this beautifully curved body. I mean, voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Anyway, Dawn Marie comes out, pretty much looked naked, took her top off.
Was naked.
Showed it to Taz, and
look at Dawn.
Yeah, well, there was no look at Al, it was just look at Dawn twice. Showed it to Taz and Michael Cole. Unfortunately, the viewers didn't get to see anything because the top rope was in the way. So, I mean, I guess the people on ringside got to see. And then she walked off, and that was it.
Here, quick and painless. If you compare it to the one on Raw, which people were complaining it lasted too long. Online World of Wrestling, they don't like it. They would rather. They'd rather fucking A-Train's big oily hairy.
What did they say about this?
They said about this. It was a strategically placed ring rope. No complaints. Probably because it's SmackDown.
They were online World of Wrestling. I mean, it all happens on SmackDown, but this happens on Raw, and he's calling Dawn Marie all the names under the sun.
Absolutely. But I tell you what,
slanderous.
John Cena was calling Brock Lesnar.
I can't believe he called Stacey Keibler a bimbo.
I know, it was pretty extreme, wasn't it? But John Cena's calling Brock Lesnar every word under the sun.
Gonna whack you more times than a masturbation tournament.
Big Brock, you're the crock. Yeah. What else did he say?
He certainly didn't say that.
He didn't say that. Big Brock. I don't know what he said. It was fine though. I enjoyed it. Big John.
Aye, good.
You can
rap.
tell John's going somewhere.
Good rap for John Cena.
And you can tell Benoit's going straight to hell. Because up next we've got the Guerreros against Benoit and Rhino. This match was fine, I guess. I think it was about 20 minutes too long.
It was a good match, but you know what? I can't accept it because then it ends in a no DQ. If you're going to have a match this long, you may as well have a proper finish.
I knew though that...
Why have a match this long and then not even have it end properly?
I knew it was a 6-man tag at Mania, so
yeah, but if this...
I knew it was going to end this way.
I know, but if they weren't, why not just throw this match out early? Why have a very good long match just to have a screwy finish? If they were going to do the screwy finish, it should have just lasted like 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I mean, it wasn't your typical match. It was weird. It was long, and I mean, at one point I thought this went way too long. But then I think the longer it went, the better it got.
Yeah, so no, it was a weird one.
So it's like normally I'm thinking, oh, the longer it goes, the worse it's getting.
And I want to.
But this one got better the longer it went. But then they ruined it. And you know what? It was weird because they booked. I don't know if they meant this, man, but Eddie Guerrero looked like the bigger star. He looked like the main event guy out of the four here. I mean, there was times in the match where he was kind of battling Rhino and Benoit 2-on-1, and he was getting a lot more offense on against Benoit than you would expect the heel to get. And maybe they're just trying to make up for the fact that Chavo sucks, so they have to kind of do double loads or whatever. But
I mean, probably.
I thought it was strange. But anyway,
listen, right?
Ends with Team Angle coming out and ruining the whole thing.
This is something strange. We get a Hulk Hogan package, right? And it's like a lot about the mid 80s, 87, slamming the giant, whatever, right? How fucking crazy is it that in 2003, 87 is 16 years prior to it, but now 2003 is 21 years ago? And it's like...
That's mental, isn't it?
You watch 2003, and like the 80s, I know technology came a long way, right, in those short years, but it's like, even the early 80s is closer to 2003. Like, 82 is like, than what we are to 2003. It's the same distance. It's fucking insane. It just shows you, like, see, wrestling hasn't been fucking good for a long time.
No, it's fucking mental how much wrestling has changed from like the late 80s to the early 2000s,
and how much was fit in.
And if you look at all the different eras, you can, but then you maybe look at from like maybe like 2013, 14. Look at the last decade. Very little has changed.
Same shit. You know, it is literally the same shit. Like, there's been no real stars created in the past decade. No, it simply is. It's simply like McIntyre and Cody will go to a different company than come back to the WWE. Like, yeah, obviously, like, Roman Reigns, right? I mean, they fucking force him down your throat, but it's like, you look at, like, the 80s and 90s and the 2000s, look how many people, like, didn't even exist in the wrestling bubble, right? In 1987. But by 2003, already had great careers.
Hall of Fame careers.
And we're done. See, if you look back, like, 16 years to, like, 08, like, a lot, it's the same fucking people for the most part. Like,
crazy.
It's like, look at the people in AEW, like Roderick Strong and fucking Cole and Bryan, people like that. They were fucking in the ROH in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Tragic state of offence. Anyway, I thought it was a decent promo for McMahon.
It's kind of mad the amount of people that are in wrestling nowadays that have had 20 plus year careers, and for the first half, you fucking didn't even know who they were.
No.
And that just... No, but see a lot of the people that are at the top now, see the people that are in their 40s now that have been around for 20 years, they're guys that honestly just could not get over. They couldn't make it until wrestling got so bad. And the real stars left, that's when they got in.
Yep. They snuck in the back door.
See your Roderick Strong, I mean, there's a reason why this guy wasn't on mainstream TV. Fuck it. This guy couldn't even cut it in TNA in 2005. Guy was literally a job guy.
TNA?
No, but there's a reason why these people... There's a reason why Bryan Danielson in the mid-2000s was wrestling in Ring of Honor and not wrestling in WWE.
Because he's shite.
Fucking sucks. What's he going to do? We're going to say to Michaels and Hogan, now you guys can't main event SummerSlam because we've got D. Bryan here.
D. Bryan, Brian D. Anyway, McMahon cuts a good promo. He's like, it's going to hurt me when I kill Hulkamania. Woo! Up next, we've got Matt Hardy against the Pittsburgh Penguin. This did fuck all for me, I'll be honest.
Yeah, the Penguin was over. Then they found out it was Brian Kendrick.
It's not so over.
An exhibition. Shannon Moore just pulls Matt Hardy out the ring and they leave. Brian Kendrick gets the count out victory. Taz and Cole wax lyrical over him, suggesting that he should be getting a contract because they almost went 5 minutes with Kurt and he picked up a count out win over Matt. So there you go. That's worthy of a contract.
Worthy of a contract apparently, but can Big Eric get a contract? Because up next it's Kurt against Brock, WWE title on the line. We knew we were going to get some form of screwy job finish maneuver, but I mean, Eric Angle getting swapped with Kurt. We've seen it in 2000 with Taker. Do we really need to see it in 2003? Probably not. Brock gets beat by Kurt after...
Same old shit.
It's just shite, isn't it? This is I mean, it's good heel work for Angle, right? But I feel like they must have been desperately in need of trying to pop a rating here.
Just trying to get you a title match in the hopes that, here, tune in.
And I feel the same on Raw as well. Like, they hyped up, like, Rock against Booker T, #1 contendership, and then Rock was like, nah, fuck that, I want to take on the Hurricane. Anyway, Angle wins, no surprise there. No surprise they didn't give us a big match, because it's main event Mania in 2 weeks. But we have to rate it out of 10. I thought SmackDown was pretty poor, considering it's WrestleMania season in a great era. I'm giving it a
5.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 5.
It's a bang average 5.
It's a bang average, straight down the middle. 5.
I think a 5 is fair. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
And that is where we're leaving it, guys. Till next time. Peace.